foodie friends, I hope you're having a great Aloha Friday. Today we're in the Waipahu area to check out a fairly new place. It opened around August and it's called 808 Hawaiian BBQ. If you're not familiar, it's in the same shopping center that used to have the old Love's Bakery that would sell the day-old bread, as well as the old Highway Inn and the old Rainbows Drive-In, which didn't last too long. So they're in that old Rainbows Drive-In space they took over, and let's go inside and check out some of their plate lunches. Okay, time for eat. I want to do a shout out. I forgot to ask your name because I guess I was like kind of thrown off, but I came to this park to eat and this local brother said hello and wanted a picture. Thank you for watching the videos and wanting to take a picture. A lot of people do that and I don't mind, but I feel like I'm not special. I'm just little old me, but thank you for watching and for meeting me and saying hi and actually coming up to me. So that was a nice chat. Right here is whatever I grabbed. So I got two dishes. This is the barbecue mixed plate with fried fish and fried shrimp. So it's got kalbi in it too. Oh, and super awesome, they give you tartar sauce too with your fish. I didn't know if they were going to give that. Let's give this kalbi a try first. This kalbi looks very, very glazed to the max with sugary goodness, I can tell. Look at that glaze. Marvelous. So here it is. Took a piece. Really sweet on the sweet side with a soy. I can taste a little bit ginger, but no sesame seed oil or like a real full-on kalbi kind from Korean shops or whatever. More of a local kind of kalbi that you would get in any plate lunch. Goes really well with the rice. I will say though, the rice, to be honest, is quite dry. I would like it a little bit moist, but that's just my preference. But it's good if it has sauce like this. It's okay. But the kalbi is pretty good. Can't complain. And I like the cabbage underneath. I will always like the shredded cabbage underneath if it's something saucy, because it soaks up all the sauce of the meat or the whatever marinade, whatever things they put on top, different restaurants, and it just tastes really good. All right, this is the piece of fish. Quite thin. It looks crispy. Let's try it without sauce first. I did drive to this park, so I didn't eat it straight away, but it's not very crispy, but the taste is good. Let's try this tartar sauce here. Wow, that's good. So good with the tartar sauce. Even though it's not crispy, the meat is not dry, even though it's a thin piece. The flavor that they seasoned it with, really good. But the tartar sauce looks like it's homemade, because there's some, I call it nuclear pink for the pink stuff. Let's say it's sewer green for this, but it's like that Chicago hot dog type of relish that's super green, like a mutant green, but it's ono. Fish is really good. I'd get it again. All right, next up in this mixed plate is 3 pieces of fried panko shrimp. That's a pretty good deal. You get 3 shrimp, 1 piece of fish, 2 kalbi, and the price isn't bad. Let's dip it in this awesome tartar sauce. Oh, that's mean. If you are craving something greasy, fattening, unhealthy, and crispy, and you don't mind seafood, get this. If I could just get the fish, which I'm sure they do have a plate with just seafood, fried seafood combo, this is winners. This is like my favorite thing out of the whole combo. If you heard that crunch and the combination with that and the tartar sauce, so good. There's something about it that's different. I don't know if it's just a tinge of wasabi or horseradish. It's not spicy, but it has a different taste at the end. Whoa, I don't like mac salad. You guys know that. I mean, I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite. But this I would eat. It's got a good oniony, garlic, powder type taste mixed into it. So it's not just plain mayo. It's very, very tasty from a lot of the other ones I've tasted. It's got a few shredded carrots here and there in there. I don't really see chopped onion. Oh, there is. I see a little bit, but it is very flavorful. That is definitely not your run-of-the-mill mac salad. It's good. That mac salad would go super good with like loco moco or something, or chili, something saucy. That is really good. Okay, next up is their other combo. So what I like about this place is they have your regular chicken katsu and stuff like that. I asked the gentleman in the front what their most popular dishes are, and he said the cold ginger chicken, their fried chicken, which I ordered, but he told me if I'm in a rush, which I kind of am, not in a rush, but I don't have all day. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to make, so I said, nah, I'll get something else. So they have your regular menu items. They also have an Atkins diet menu, which I would say more modernly, you would say keto. So, you know, it's low carb. They also have a healthy menu, which has brown rice, garlic ahi, garlic salmon, other types of fish and low fat options like barbecue chicken, which I find great because when I don't eat like this, which is only once a week, I kind of eat semi-healthy and I don't eat carbs much. But, you know, if you're offering brown rice, I might eat some. But that's great to go to a plate lunch place and have all these options. Their menu's huge, but they also have combos, and I like that you can, you know, mix and match things. So this is the beef stew plate. It's got one hamburger patty and some barbecue beef. Who does that? It's not even a combo, it's like a triple combo. All right, let's try this beef stew plate. It's got all the rice on the bottom, so it's soaking up all that beef stew goodness. Here it is. The beef stew is pretty good, but it's on the sweet side. Like they put sugar in there to balance the acidity of the tomato sauce, but a little bit too much for my taste. Potatoes cook perfectly. As you can see, there's 3 big hunks of meat on top already that I can see. So pretty generous with the meat. I'm trying to hold it up. This is how big one piece is, but it's falling apart, which is a great sign. Meat is tender, man, and it's seasoned really well. You can really taste the seasoning in the meat. It's not just the sauce surrounding it. And I'm just really liking the generosity of the meat. It's not like just one piece of meat and a billion potatoes or carrots. And there's 1 carrot in there. I'm not a fan of cooked carrots, so if you've been watching me for a while, you already know that, so I probably won't eat that. But it's a pretty generous cut of carrot. Let's move on to the teri beef. I am not a teri beef fan, but it just came with it. I kind of just glanced at the menu very quickly since I changed my mind from fried chicken. And this one, I was just more looking at the hamburger steak, but I didn't know it also came with teri beef. But hey, if you're adding on something, that's great. I'm not going to complain. You know what? That one I could eat. I mean, I don't know if I go out of my way to order it, but remember the other times you've seen me eat teri beef? It's way too sweet, and that's what I don't like about it. And I know I'm weird, but I know other people want it to be sweet, but this one's not too sweet. It's the same sauce to me as the kalbi, and this is the whole piece you get. It's a lot of meat. It's very thin and sliced well. There's not too much grizzle on there, and the meat's really soft. It's really tender. It's not tough. Like sometimes you get it at Zippy's and it's super tough. Seems like they just tenderized it, and it just rips apart. Okay, let's try this hamburger steak. I'm not sure if it has gravy on it because it's all mixed up with the beef stew sauce. Yeah, I can taste the gravy, but the beef stew sauce kind of mixed in with it. But pretty good gravy, I will say. It's very savory and typical of something you want in a hamburger steak or a loco moco. It tastes like a maize hamburger steak patty, but that's okay. It's a quick meal and the gravy is super good, so I can't complain. I mean, it's good, so, and it's made fast. What more can you want? And like I said, I think this mac salad here would go so well with something gravy-like a loco moco or a hamburger steak. And I forgot that that's in here, so let's try it together. I paired underneath my mac salad. The creaminess of the mac salad mixed with the gravy, the savoriness of that, and the texture of the hamburger just goes really well with rice too. And the bonus, like I said, this one has that oniony taste. I think if you don't like onions, then maybe you might not like it, but I like a mac salad with more flavor than just plain mayo and salt and pepper or something like that. I like it oniony or like a little garlic powder or something like that. So that's pretty much my showcase of the dishes I picked at 808 Hawaiian BBQ. If you're in the Waipahu area and you're looking for a plate lunch, even if you're on a diet, they've got healthy things. If you're on keto, they have a low carb menu as well. They also open for breakfast and have breakfast, and they have daily specials, so you can check out their little board out there for whatever's the special for the day. Overall, really great food. I can't complain. Every plate and dish I tried was pretty awesome, with the little exceptions of small manini things like the rice. If they could just improve on that a little bit and make it a little bit more moist and not so dry. And then the beef stew was a little bit too sweet to my liking, but I'd still eat it all. No problem there. It's just a personal preference. But overall, to have all those three dishes in each plate, from the fish, the shrimp, and the kalbi, to the beef stew, hamburger steak, and the teriyaki beef, what can you ask for? Can't ask for more. So I hope this video was helpful. If you do find it helpful, press the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you again on another foodie adventure next week. Have a great Aloha Friday, relax on your weekend, take care everybody. And I'll also put a list in the description box of other restaurants that I've tried in that same shopping complex. Pupukea Grinds and Donnie's Barbecue Express. There are other places in there I have not tried that I've noticed, and maybe I can go back one day and try them. Also, there's ribs and broth in there, but I went to their original one in Wahiawa. So go check them out there, or go to the Waipahu one if you're closer to that one. All right, peace out. Have a great day.